I will give you very valuable information about the sun today that I think you will be very surprised to hear. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like and comment on my video so that I can create more interesting information for you. If you're ready now, let's start the video. Facts you didn't know about the sun. The sun is the energy source of life on Earth. Living things need it in order to survive. The sun is actually the largest star and the closest star to Earth. This perfect sphere has been burning hydrogen since the first day it was formed, and it is thought that it will continue to burn for another 130 million years. This massive star is also at the center of the solar system, where all the other planets rotate it. The sun contains 99.8% of the entire mass in the solar system. Throughout history, the sun has been worshipped or feared because of its strange behavior. Although we see the sun every day, many things about the sun are still mysteries. In this article, we have brought together the most interesting and surprising facts about the sun to improve our knowledge. Deck. A list of 10 amazing facts about the sun, some of which are unknown. 10. Every 11 years. The sun's magnetic field reverses. Scientists from NASA say that every 11 years, the sun flips its magnetic field, meaning that the north and south poles essentially change. This happens when the sun reaches its maximum value as the largest period of activity of the sun. At this point, the sun's magnetic field weakens and decreases to zero. Then he turns the poles upside down. This big event is a regular part of the solar cycle. When this event occurs, the magnetic influence known as the heliosphere extends billions of kilometers beyond Pluto. This event is seen with solar flares and sunspots. 9. Space hurricanes power the sun's atmosphere. There are strong hurricanes on the surface of space. Even if they are similar to those formed on the Earth's surface, they are thousands of times larger and stronger. They have a magnetic structure that rotates at a speed of 6,000 mph at temperatures of 1,000,000 degrees Celsius. These terrible hurricanes are 1,000 miles wide and 100 miles long. At any given time, about 11,000 hurricane events occur on the surface of the sun. Solar hurricanes are responsible for transporting energy from under the sun to the surface. Energy is sent in the form of magnetic waves. According to researchers and scientists, if we can understand how this magnetized plasma receives heat, we will be able to develop technologies that can produce free, clean, and green energy. Joule. 8. The sun's magnetic field is more than 3,000 times stronger than the Earth's. The magnetic field of the sun is only twice as strong as that of our Earth, but it can concentrate in small areas and reach a magnetic power 3,000 times stronger than that possessed by the Earth. This happens because the sun rotates faster at its equator relative to higher latitudes. Another reason is that the inner region of the sun rotates faster than the surface. Such distortions create sunspots and explosions. These explosions are more violent due to the release of a strong magnetic field from the sun. The explosions are so violent that a single explosion throws roughly 20 billion tons of matter into space. Research reveals that the strength of the sun's magnetic field is enormous. 7. The sun is rotating at a speed of 220 km/h. Just like our Earth, the sun also moves. The sun orbits at an incredible speed of 220 kilometers per second. The sun is orbiting the galaxy at a speed of about 828,000 km/h. These measurements were discovered using the radio telescope system, which can measure space distances 500 times more accurately than the Hubble Space Telescope. Since the formation of our solar system, it is a very interesting information that the sun has completed only 20 orbits. For each orbit, the sun traveled a distance of about 150,000 light years. The sun orbits around the galactic center and spends about 225 million years in each orbit. 6. Since the formation of humans, the sun has completed only 1/1250 of its orbit. Since the birth of the sun, It has completed only 1820 orbits of the Milky Way. It takes 225 million years to complete an orbit of the Sun. However, since the origin of humans, the Sun has completed only 1/1250 of its orbit. Considering that the Sun is traveling at a speed of 220 kilometers, or about 828,000 kilometers, it will take 1/400 years for the solar system to move along a light year. The diameter of the Milky Way is 100,000 light years. There is a lot of time for the Sun and other planets in the solar system to complete an orbit. Another interesting fact about the Sun and our galaxy is that the distance between the Sun and the galactic center is 28,000 light years. Deck 5. Without the Sun, the Earth would travel in a straight line. The Sun is very important for life on Earth. The Sun is responsible for many things that happen on Earth. The first of these is the movement of the Earth. The Sun's magnetic field keeps the Earth and other planets in solar orbit. If the Sun suddenly disappears, all the planets, including the Earth, resume forward motion and fly off into space in a straight line. If the Sun disappears, no one can say exactly what might happen. The above theory is based on Newton's law. Since other celestial bodies have gravity, the Earth can move in different directions. However, it will continue to move forward in the orbit of the galactic center. It is also possible that the Earth and other planets join another star and orbit that star. 4. The Sun will one day swallow up the Earth. There are several ways in which the apocalypse is evident on Earth. Such a path is the Sun that surrounds the Earth. The age of the Sun is 4.6 billion years and has not changed since then. The Sun can live for another 5 billion years. Therefore, we can conclude that our Sun is a young star. Just as the Sun is finishing its age, it slowly expands and becomes a red giant. During this process, the Sun will be large enough to encompass Mercury, Venus, and Earth. In this case, even if the world is not swallowed up, it will cease to be a place to live. After the Sun expands, it will be 3,000 times brighter. 3. It takes 1 million years for heat from the center of the Sun to reach the surface. Heat or light from the Sun takes only 8 minutes and 20 seconds to reach the Earth. However, it takes about 1 million years for the heat from the center of the Sun's core to reach its surface. The distance between the core and the Sun's surface is 700,000 kilometers. If the heat or photon particles created in the center of the nucleus traveled at the speed of light, it would take 2.3 seconds to escape. The reason for its slowness is due to its interactions with the dense physical substance of the Sun. 2. In the space environment, the Sun appears white, not yellow. By mistake, we know the Sun as having yellow, red, or orange colors. The Sun is actually a mixture of all colors and appears white to our eyes from space. The color of the Sun from the Earth is caused by an event known as Rayleigh scattering. Our eye can detect colors only in the visible spectrum, but the Sun's radiation covers the entire electromagnetic spectrum. We do not have the structure of the Earth's atmosphere, and we cannot see it as it is in space. Even on the surface of the Earth, the Sun appears white. 1. The Sun produces the same energy as about 10 billion nuclear bombs. The Sun is a large and powerful nuclear reactor. We will never be able to make nuclear reactors as good as our Sun. The Sun consumes 600 million tons of hydrogen per second. Every second, the Sun produces about 90 billion megatons of energy from nuclear fusion, 4x10 Harbor 33 ERGZ. The nuclear bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki used only 0.035 megatons of energy. Today's most powerful single megaton nuclear bomb can produce about 4x10 Rauer 22 ergs of energy. If you do some math, the Sun can produce energy equivalent to more than 90 billion 1 megaton nuclear bombs from nuclear fusion every second. For the last 4.6 billion years, the Sun has been producing this much energy, and it will produce the same amount of energy for the next 5 billion years. We have reached the end of the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video so that I can create more videos for you. See you in a new video.